If you're looking for a delicious, inexpensive crock-pot chicken recipe, then you are gonna wanna keep watching. Hey friends, it's Kelly and welcome back to Mama Needs a Goal. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you're new here, welcome, welcome. So friends, today I am making a dump and go crock pot marry me chicken dish using chicken quarters. I love dark meat. I find that chicken quarters are much more inexpensive, and this makes a very quick, easy, delicious meal. And they don't quite dry out as much as like a chicken breast does. So I thought I'd go ahead and share it with you since I am making it. So let me stop talking, we'll go over all the ingredients, then we'll get started. Alrighty, so I have some chicken broth, black pepper, salt, minced garlic, half and half. You can also use heavy whipping cream if you want to make it a little bit thicker. I just use the half and half. Crushed red peppers, you can leave them out if you want, if you don't like hot stuff, but I love it in there. Some grated Parmesan cheese. I have 2 whole chicken quarters. The recipe actually is for 4. I'm just throwing 2 in there, but I will be using the normal recipe for 4 for these 2. Some garlic, paprika, sun-dried tomatoes, and Italian seasoning. And friends, that's all the ingredients we're going to be using, so let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so like I said, I'm just doing 2 of these because my husband is not a fan of dark meat. So I am making this for me, for my lunches. So I am putting both of them in there. And if you're doing 4, you just want to, push them in there and get them in there really well, okay? And now we're going to go ahead and add in our next ingredient. Alrighty, so we have our black pepper. We're just adding a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Alrighty. If you like red pepper flakes, this is the time to add it. If you don't, no big deal. We're going to do 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Like I said, this is optional. I'm going to do a teaspoon of garlic powder. A teaspoon of Italian seasonings. I need to get some more of this because this is old. And a teaspoon of paprika. This is really easy. And if you want, you can cook these for about 4 or 5 minutes on each side in some olive oil, in some oil on the stove top to get them a little bit crispy with the skin, or you can put them in the broiler afterwards. I probably am going to take the skin off. Alrighty. And friends, I did 1 teaspoon. I think I mentioned it, but I just want to reiterate. I did 1 teaspoon of everything except for the black pepper. I did a half a teaspoon. Alrighty, so now we're going to go ahead and pour in our juice. It's 1 cup of chicken broth. And now I have a half a cup of sun-dried tomatoes. I just bought the ones that were already sliced up, julienned. Julienned, is that how you say that? Julienned. And then we're gonna add a teaspoon of minced garlic. And friends, that is all we're adding in here for right now. We're gonna come back in about half an hour prior to it's done and add the rest of the ingredients. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and put the lid on. Now you can cook this on low for about 6 to 7 hours or on high for 3 to 4 hours. I am cooking mine on high for 4 hours because it is later in the day for me. So I am going to do it for 4 hours and we'll be back about a half an hour before it's done to add in our cheese and our half and half. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead now and add in our half a cup of half and half and our half a cup of cheese and stir that in. Because we are a half an hour away from being done. So let's go ahead and sprinkle that in. Just gonna thicken this up a little bit. There we go. Just give it a little stir. And then we'll put the lid back on. Smells delicious. Alrighty, time is up. Oh, I think I put my spatula in the, actually we're gonna use my spoon. I think I put my spatula in the dishwasher, forgot. Look at that, does that look delicious? Ooh. Alrighty, let me take some up on a plate and then we'll do a quick taste test. Alright my friends, so here it is, and as always there'll be a picture at the end. There'll be several pictures at the end. The juice and all in there smells so good. You can put this over rice, you can put it over pasta. As you all know, I don't eat either one of those, so I am eating it just like this. So let's do a quick taste test. Absolutely delicious. Delicious, delicious. So friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, and I can tell you right now before I forget, if you put pepper flakes in there, it definitely does kick it up a notch. It is a little spicy, so I want to make sure you know that. I love that spice. You can put half of what I put in, or you can leave it out at all. It's not going to make that big of a difference if you are not a spice person. Don't put it in. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, hit that little subscribe button as it does greatly help me out. And also, please check me out over on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and TikTok, as I am active on all those social media sites as well. So friends, thanks so much. I'll catch up with you next time. Bye.